Hi, and welcome to this overview of the Stockscores Active Live service. Each day with the Stockscores Active Live, I create and share my day trading watch list. We do that at the beginning of the day. We then have algorithmic monitoring of the list for day trades. These are real-time live webinars each trading day with automated instant trade signals. I do the work to find the trades so you can focus on making them. Now, this service is only available to Stockscores Active Trader members. In this presentation, I'm going to show you the Active Live dashboard, go over the daily process that I do, and then show how we track performance. So this is a video of basically the webinar running. You can see on the left are open positions. These are positions that the algorithmic system has identified. You can see the number of shares, the time of entry, the price, and then the current profit and loss. In the bottom right, you will get an alert.
Strategy alert.
And then you will hear that, which is a strategy alert, when a trade signal has been identified by the algorithm. Now, this is our current profitability. I want to highlight, though, that this is the profitability for $100 of risk. So in this case, you can see that we are at $15 of profit on all of these positions for $100 of risk. Now, it is rare that anyone would take every position. We have ways to prioritize which positions to take. I will teach you that. That is part of what is taught in the Active Trader course. The algo does 90% of the work, and then that last 10% we do to identify which are the best candidates out of this list. Now, here in this window, you have the watch list. You have long candidates and short candidates. If there is a possible entry signal, you will see an IPB long for the buys. You will see an IPB short for the shorts. And when the trade is actually executed, you will hear the word strategy alert, and it will appear in this left window with our strategy positions. Here I have some charts so that I can demonstrate the setup if so be it. We show the risk reward lines, which is something that's taught in the Active Trader course. There's a whole bunch of information in here that maybe doesn't make sense to someone that hasn't completed one of my courses, but is quite useful for those who have. So the daily process, at the open, I scan for what are called 2-minute action candles for a strategy called the worm. I'm trying to find early movers meeting certain criteria. It has to be very quick at this moment. We find these in the first 4 or 5 minutes of the trading day. After that, we build our watch list by scanning for 13-minute action candles, both long and short, so buys and sells, or buys and shorts. And again, attempting to build the day trading watch list. We have one more step where we look for abnormal activity stocks, and that creates our watch list that you saw in the day trading dashboard on the previous slide. So that creates our day trading watch list, and then the algorithm in my computers then monitors that list for entry signals for the rest of the day. Once we've created the watch list, I will go through a process to review the previous day's trades and the ongoing statistics for performance. And then we'll do some Stockscores market scans for swing and position trades, the longer term trades that some of you may be interested in as well. Now, it's important that we track performance for 2 reasons. One, we want to see how we're doing, but also number 2, to identify statistical significant things that happen statistically that help us to improve the strategy. I'm always trying to improve the strategies, improve the average profit per trade, and the overall profitability. So each day we will evaluate the previous day's trades, all of the valid trades, and track them in a spreadsheet. I'll show you that in just a moment. And that allows me to accumulate data that is useful for defining better rules to improve the strategies. So that spreadsheet looks something like this. I'm cutting off certain parts of it just to give you an impression of it, what it is. There are thousands of lines in this spreadsheet showing all of the trades from each day going back a number of months. And you can also see the current performance. So for example, here we see the 1-day performance of 16.8 RR. So this is for $1,000 of risk. So 16.8 RR. You can see the risk there is 1,000. I could change that to 100. It would then be $1,685. We also include a slippage number where we, try to be more realistic with the fact that you pay some commissions, you get some slippage. It shows the number of trades for the previous day and the average profit per trade that was found that day. And so again, these numbers that you see here are for $1,000 of risk. We then have a 5-day performance. So you can see that the 5-day performance is 49,000 or 49 RR, reward for risk. After slippage, 44 RR, reward for risk, and in the last 5 days there were 51 valid trades. And the average profit per trade over those 5 days was $866 or 0.86 RR. Some of these things make more sense once you have completed my Active Trader course, because these are the metrics that we use. I like to also plot an equity curve. This shows how profitability has grown over time. This equity curve represents the profitability for a roughly 3-month period using $1,000 of risk per trade. And you can see that generally it goes up from left to right. That's what we want with equity curves. There was a bit of a slow period during the summer. June into July, it was kind of slow, and then it actually surged quite a bit quicker in August. So if you want some information on the Active Live service, go to this address, stockscores.com/active live trading, or simply go to the Stockscores website, go to the Stockscores analysis tab or pull down menu, and then select the Active Live service. If you want to do the Active Live service, you have to first complete the Active Trader course. If you have not done so, I'll give you a quick overview of what that is all about. It gives you access to all the lessons in the Stockscores Education Center, access to my investor strategies, my Active Trader strategies, the market scan settings for those strategies, email support from me, 6 months access to those tools, renewable at $300 per year. It also gives you my proprietary real-time indicators for TradeStation. For those of you that want to apply these strategies on your own using TradeStation, you have access to those indicators, which are only available if you have taken my Active Trader course. And it qualifies you for the Active Live service, where I basically do all of the work for you with my computers doing a lot of that work. The algorithm spitting out the live trade alerts instantly down to, the second as they happen. For more information on the Active Live course or the Active Trader course or any of our courses, go to the address you see on screen, stockscores.com/trader training, or simply go to the Trader Training menu on the Stockscores website, and you will see a submenu there where you get all the information on our courses. There's lots of videos in there explaining how these courses work. And certainly if you have any questions, you can email me. TylerB@stockscores.com is my personal email. You can follow me on Twitter @Stockscores, and subscribe to the Stockscores YouTube channel. That's at youtube.com/stockscores.com as you see it there, or simply search for Stockscores on YouTube and you will see the channel. Lots of free content, really valuable, insightful, and educational content in that YouTube channel. Well, that's been the overview of the Stockscores Active Live. Hope it's answered some questions. If you have any other questions, please email me. And as always, trade well.